So now we're ready to play with our WAMP server. So if I double click on the button here, it is now installing. You can look down the right hand side, see it goes from red to green. That means it's all ready. So we have two different ways of talking to the WAMP server. We right clicking and left clicking. So let's start with the traditional right click. You can see I've got access to some tools. The WAMP file settings. We can change the language. We can refresh the system. We get to help. If I left click, we can restart the services. We can go into the MySQL, which is the database. We can go to the PHP, which is the programming language, and we can go to Apache, which is the web server. But one of the things I would like to show you here is, in all of these, there is a version section. So what we can do, I've misclicked now, click right, is we can change the version number of the PHP, Apache and MySQL. And this is important because if we do have a web host with a certain version of those software, it is obviously a good idea for us to use the same version locally so that we can check things work and don't have conflicts between versions of PHP or MySQL or Apache when we upload later. So that is the left click options. So if I go to localhost, it should launch in the browser, which for me is my Chrome browser, and this is the main system you set up to start with. So the next thing we'll check is PHP info, which that will show us that the software is running properly. It should give us a status screen, and it does, with all the settings of PHP. That's good. We'll go back one, and we'll now check the PHP MyAdmin, which gives us access to the PHP database. Now your username will be root, and the password is likely to be blank. And there we are, there's the databases. So I can see the databases here for MySQL, for the system. So that is our system up and running. Now if you want to stop it running, we can just go to here, go to the local server, left click, we can do stop all services, and effectively it will stop running. We know it stopped running because it's gone red. So don't worry about it consuming other systems when you're not needing it. And of course when I reboot, it will reboot with WAMP server not installed. I'll have to double click on it again to set it up and have it running.